Sir, please come. Please, I request Professor, Principal Sir, Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, Sir, Professor Ramesh K. Goyal, Sir, to please take your seats on the dais. Sir, Aditya, Sir, please. And Pratibha, ma'am. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Namita Gandhi, ma'am, to kindly felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Ramesh G. Goyal, sir. I would like to call upon um, Dr. Bhavani, sir, to kindly come and felicitate our principal, Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, sir. I'll request Dr. Parul, ma'am, to kindly come and felicitate our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Aditya Saxena, sir. And I'll request Dr. Antra, ma'am, to kindly come and felicitate our convener, Dr. Pratibha Kumari, ma'am. I request all the students to kindly take their seats. Please be seated. Respected Principal Sir, Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, our chief guest, Professor Ramesh K. Goyal, our guest of honor, Dr. Sanjeev K. Vashne, sir, advisor and head international cooperation from Department of Science and Technology. He could not attend the valedictory function due to the cancellation of his flight. I would IQAC coordinator, Dr. Aditya Saxena, sir, eminent scientists, research scholars, and dear students. A very good afternoon to each one of you. I, Dr. Vinita Kashyap, on behalf of the organizing committee, extend a warm welcome to all of you to this valedictory session of International Conference on Integrative Chemical Science on Health and Environment, hosted by Deshbandhu College. I would like to uh, extend my warm welcome to Dr. Alexander Greer from USA, who has come so far from out of India. So I would request Dr. Moses to kindly felicitate Dr. Alexander Greer. Sir, please come. Please come. He has chaired a session also, and he has also given a talk. Thank you very much, sir. So we had a total of 9 sessions over the past 3 days that featured invited talks from renowned scientists, research scholars, and undergraduate students from institutes across the country. These presentations explored the innovations in chemical science for the improvement of health and environment. From computational studies for the development of anti cancer medications to sustainable solutions for environmental deterioration, the session provided a wide range of viewpoints on improving health and preserving the environment. Each presentation was concluded with a lively Q&A session during which participants engaged in an insightful discussion. I sincerely believe that everyone who attended the conference engaged with the research professionals and fully enjoyed themselves, shared their knowledge and suggestions for enhancing human health. So, without wasting any time, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our principal sir, Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, for his constant help and support for helping us in organizing this conference in our campus. So, I would request the principal sir to kindly share his experience with the esteemed gathering. Sir, please.
Namaste. Good afternoon. It's really a wonderful afternoon with a lot of emotional feelings. On this afternoon, it's my proud privilege to welcome our chief guest, Professor Ramesh K. Goyal, Vice Chancellor, Delhi Pharmaceutical Science University. I feel honored to welcome IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Aditya Saxena, convener of this conference, Dr. Pratibha. My heartiest welcome to all the delegates, participants, research scholars, scientists who could come join this conference and made it a great success. My heartfelt gratitude to everyone. About this conference, I have taken a mantra from Upanishad which says, Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Om Sarve Santu Niramaya, Om, just one please, Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I have chosen this mantra because of two reasons. First of all, it says, Sarve Santu Niramaya. God should bless everyone with a good health. And also it says, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That there should be peace everywhere. And these were the two main focus of this conference. When we talk about integrative science, integrative chemical science for health and environment. Health, that is the ultimate goal of human life. Environment, that is the basic necessity and basic right of all the human being. But unfortunately, what we have done, what we have gained, and what we have lost in the quest, in the race of development, we have kept health on a stake. Health, if I say, it is not only physical health, we always talk about physical health, mental health, and social health. And right now, all of us are struggling in one or other way to attain health. I really don't know when we have laughed, when we have smiled last. Why? Why we have made the life so complex? Environment, we during course of development, we have kept the environment on the stake. Right now, a clean air to breathe and water to drink, which are the two essential things to live, are also luxury, especially in the metropolis cities. we have concrete jungles. So these were the two main concerns which were addressed in the present day conference, that is integrative chemical sciences for health and environment, or in a nutshell, I can say for a better life of human being. There was a survey that during course of development in US, what we have gained and what we have lost. So the quality of life is good. Everything is click a button and that is accessible. But at what cost? When they were mental stress, a force of depressed psychic patients, obesity, drug trafficking, and all these things. So, what I mean to say, whenever we see the development, we have to see in totality that what we have gained and what we have lost. And these were some of the key issues being discussed in the present day conference, this conference, that we are developing technologies, we are developing chemical processes. But whenever we develop, we should always see the health and environment in consideration. We should always see that the technologies should be human friendly, environment friendly, and a better health can be given. So these 3 days were really brainstorming sessions. They were really very, very hectic. But at the same time, even the last sessions, I saw most of the students, teachers, participants, they were fully energetic. So that really speaks the quality of talks. We have some of the finest speakers, finest researchers, finest participants all over the globe. And that speaks the success of the conference. Though today this is a valedictory session, but I won't say this is a concluding of the conference, because that begins a new chapter of interactions, new chapter of collaborations, new chapter of participations. And right now, we are not one, there is a complete team, and they would collectively be working for a better life of human, better environment, and better health. I would conclude by congratulating the efforts of organizing team, especially uh, Dr. Pratibha, co-conveners, organizing committee, and each and every one. This was a 3 day event, but preparation was for more than 1 year. And it is not 1 year, it is the complete 1 year, full time 1 year. And that was seen in the conference, 3 day conference. So, my congratulations to the entire team. My heartfelt my heartfelt gratitude to all of you, our guest of honor, our chief guests, our participants, our delegates, each and every one. Last but not the least, or the very first gratitude goes to Almighty. You cannot do the task of this level without the blessings of God. So let God bless each of us with a good health. Sarve Santu Niramaya. And let's let's God bless with a pleasant, peaceful environment by keeping the all natural forces in the peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and always blessing us. Words are not enough to express our sincere thanks to our guest of honor of the conference, Professor Ramesh K. Goyal, Vice Chancellor, Delhi Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research University. The conference would not have been the same without your presence, sir. So I would request you to kindly share your insights. Please, sir.
Principal Professor Kamal Gupta, the organizing secretary Dr. Pratibha Kumari, IQAC Chairman Dr. Saxena, Dr. Shiva Panda, the convener, and many others, and Dr. Alexander, delegates from India and abroad, student, staff members. At the outset, I am really thankful to you all for inviting me. मुझे लगता है प्यार अंधा होता है, देश बंधु जैसा नाम वैसा काम. देश बंधु सबको बंधु बनाते हैं. मैं भी बना लिया 2-4 साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ. आई हैव बीन इनवाइटेड इन एवरी कॉन्फ्रेंस. So it is something like that. So I really feel that I am now a part of this Desh Bandhu itself. Well, intimacy has been developed, and even I've also started feeling that it is my college. So in the conference, in the inaugural session also I joined. Although I strictly told Dr. Pratibha that don't put me on the dais, but they did not do it. So I was really feeling, people say odd man out, but I was odd man in. And I don't know. Anyway, but this conference to me, although I could not attend sessions, but I was seeing and I was understanding what must have gone through. It's very auspicious, or rather, I will say, lucky for Deshbandhu. The reason is not that it is the International Chemical Science and Health and Society for the Health and Environment, or it is because you had two ministers, three vice chancellors, three DSC officials, or a large number of international speakers, or not just the multidisciplinary presentations ranging from hardcore chemistry to health science to environment. All these things are, again, I'm not getting excited. But why I'm saying lucky, that chemistry is again connecting to basic, to technology, to nanotechnology, to medical science. That was also a feature of this conference I could see from the entire program. But to me, the most important reason for which I'm calling it as the auspicious and lucky, that just less than 24 hours or around 24 hours before, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was announced. And that is what is the conference theme, which is correlating it. And let me tell you how. So it has connected all. The Louis Bruss from Columbia University of New York, he discovered joining of atoms, the quantum dots in the solution. And then Alexil Akimor from, again, nanocrystalline technology, New York, joined with him with the application, and then taking this quantum dots to nanotechnology. And then again, Maurice Belvendi from MIT Cambridge University again added a sort of a color to nanotechnology, what exactly this Nobel Prize committee has given the wording. Well, it has joined the quantum dots, understood. So, a physics coming closer to chemistry, this is one thing. Then, physics coming closer to the science, the applied science, the medical science, and then going up to the geology. You know, I don't know how many of you are knowing that this Saddam Hussein, when he was hidden, it was this technology only which could trace him. It is kept secret, but it is correct. I know one scientist who discussed this part with me. How many of you feel that this is really a new thing? And can there be any root of India in this, or Indian discovery also? Anybody feels it? Okay, I will tell you, because I was invited, so I have to read something. It is because I am not a hardcore chemist, so to understand this Nobel Prize also and why and how they were given, I started reading little bit. And to my surprise, I found more than a new discovery, it is some extension of, I will call, our Dr. C.V. Raman's discovery of Raman effect. Raman effect. Now I tell you how it goes back into that. C.V. Raman, in 2021, he noticed, how he discovered this Raman effect. He was traveling by sea and he saw the sea as a blue colored. So he asked his boss, he was the Lord Relish, that why this is blue. He gave some answer. It is a reflection of sky and all that, and he was not satisfied. And then he started doing those experiments. And in process, he found that it is the molecules which play the role. There comes the chemistry also. Then, in those days, Albert Einstein, explained the photoelectrons at that time. And simultaneously, Arthur Campton explained the inelastic scattering of the X-rays also, the X-ray technology. And of course, in 1928, the Nobel Prize was given to Raman, C.V. Raman, first Indian scientist. Now, if you really analyze this Raman effect, to begin with, yes, it was colors. But, the molecule analysis is because of Raman effect. You can understand that. Can you imagine chemistry without spectrophotometry or without the spectra? May it be colorimeter, UV spectra, IR spectra, you go on any Fourier transform or surface enhanced Raman spectra, anything you take, nothing is possible without this if you don't know what is Raman effect. The whole beginning is because of that. And then, yes, many times the Nobel Prizes come. See, 21 to 28, the Nobel Prize took so many years. He was still lucky. Otherwise, sometime it take 20, 30 years. But more than that, the application of that discovery in the reality, it may take years. In 60s, when laser was discovered, it was a breakthrough again. People, there might have been more scientists who got Nobel Prize, but the basic discovery was this again, Raman spectra. And then the citation of this says that yes, these three scientists they are being recognized. They planted important seed for nanotechnology. But to me, this nanotechnology seeds were from the Raman spectrum. Only thing that size of the molecule and how it behaves, that is the new thing. And because of that, this Nobel Prize has come. To me, there is a connection of this year's Nobel Prize to the Raman effect again. That is what is my feeling. And I have understood whatever I could understand is this, that these applications, they are coming through through this discovery. How many more will come with the discovery of Louis Bruce, Ekimor, or Belvendi, who could find the colors and how this nanotechnology is useful? We know all about the nanotechnology. Many of you might be working. As a pharmacy person, I know what is the importance of this nanotechnology. But it is not ending in this. Nanotechnology, if I say, to a pharmacy, they will say, okay, only new drug formulations, novel drug formulations. But it has gone beyond that. Now there is something like nanotherapeutics. nanotechnology used in therapeutics as well as treatment together. There is a special, the nanotechnology, DNA fingerprinting, DNA analysis, again nanotechnology is the key. Things have come, but yes, they are all related to the original first discovery of Raman spectrum, which has told many, many things at a time and is still going on. But science doesn't stop. What I'm trying to say, I'm not saying that this is not a correct, but we have to go back to our basics, to the students particularly. I always tell, actually, in my university, I found, I mean, every time when I sign the final results of students, the failure rate in the chemistry was highest in the subject. For 3 4 years, we were analyzing what is the reason. Is teacher responsible for it or what? Then I discovered, I don't know, together we found that probably these students forget what they learned in their higher secondary. They forget even the basic structures. I'm telling it is a reality. In some of the interviews, when I was asking a very experienced person, draw the structure of catechol, he was fumbling. This is the key. The higher secondary student, they forget what they learn chemistry. Now, what I am trying to tell is that this Raman spectrum remains the basic. There may be many more discoveries coming in, many more Nobel Prizes will come in, but that basic remains the same. With this Nobel Prize, again you will have something more. I am sure about it. The world is going to have something more, a new direction coming in. So the applications will come little later. Now we all know nanotechnology has gone to DNA, as I told you. Genomics is also again the nanotechnology will tell. CRISPR technology, identifying particular gene and correcting it. Gene editing, what we call. It is again a new thing which has come up. Robotic surgery. Now, this year's the physics Nobel Prize is also related to this. I mean, something related. You may say, what is this? Physics, chemistry, how mess up we are doing. The Agostini, Krauss, and the N.A. Hullier, they got Nobel Prize for the attosecond pulses in the electric dynamics. The electrons dynamics, how, I mean, of course, the most popular statement was about the shutter speed, how it can be changed to 1 upon 2000 per 2000 second, and that's what is there. But the application goes again in the medicine when there is a optic, when the angiography and all that are done. What I'm trying to tell here is that there should not be any boundaries in these subjects. There should not be boundaries whether you are a higher secondary student or BSc student or MSc student or MPharm student or MBBS. The NEP 2020 is indicating that. I was a part of it in 2009 when we gave something like interdisciplinary. It has culminated. So even see, for me also, I feel that after 10 years, this thing has really taken a good shape. But yes, this one should have interdisciplinary approach. Unfortunately, in India, many times we are compartmentalized. If I want basic scientist in my as a faculty, my rules are disallowing it, unfortunately. The Pharmacy Council of India or Medical Council of India, they disallow. This is the most unfortunate thing happening for decades. You cannot separate. So same thing here. I started coming here. First, I think it was the pharmacovigilance. Then it was the herbal drug technology. In herbal drug technology, I will give that as the last example. Herbal technology, when the COVID came, the COVID started, we had to have something new and at a fastest speed. I'm not talking about vaccine. You might have seen what we have done in the vaccine. But we also had a small maiden attempt. We went to DDA biodiversity. We got some plants. I did not go to extraction or anything like that or testing it for antiviral activity. I simply asked my scientist, take out those chemical structures, have a docking study done with the ACE2, angiotensin converting enzyme 2. Based on that, you finalize 2 or 3 plants which can be utilized for the drug. And it turned out to be correct. Out of 5 lakhs, 500,000 compounds, we could get 27 hits. And those 27 hits we narrowed down, and then we had the drug. It is a purely scientific, although there is a Ayurveda principle involved. We formulation also we projected as the Ayurveda formulation, but it was purely modern science. And these days, scientists are always like a mad, and then professor is always psychic. So I am also psychic person. I am using the term reverse engineering here. In reverse engineering, you dismantle the equipment, analyze, and reassemble. Herbal drug dismantling means dismantle its chemical structures, the key chemical structures, reassemble with the potent chemicals, and make it as a drug. That is what is my approach, and I am calling it as the reverse engineering approach now. So something innovation has to come, and I'm sure such conferences will bring innovation. I congratulate and compliment the Deshbandhu for giving this, and I am also thankful to you for giving me this opportunity to express my views. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wisdom of words. Now, I would request our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Aditya Saxena, sir, to kindly share his experience.
Our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Ramesh K. Goyal sir, Principal Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta sir, the conveners of the conference, Dr. Pratibha Kumari ma'am and Dr. Shiva S. Panda, teacher in charge of the chemistry department, Professor Dev Nandan sir, all the organizing committee members, co-conveners, participants, delegates, and students. I think this conference has been one of the landmark events in Deshbandhu College. And why I'm saying that is because this conference was basically integrative chemical science for health and environment. So when we talk of health and environment, there is one very basic fact that I think we all would appreciate. And that is, I'll try and explain that with an analogy. If we want to see a healthy tree, where do we water? Where do we put the water? If we want to see a healthy tree or a healthy plant, do we water the leaves? Do we water the stems? Or do we water the trunk? Or do we water the roots? We water the roots, but the roots are not visible. What is visible is the leaves, the stems, the trunk. So similarly, if we really want the health and the environment of the society, the health of the society and the environment in which we are living, if we really want that to be good for us, then we need to water the roots. And this conference served exactly that purpose. It tried to highlight all those issues which if we do not address, on which if we do not do research, then we are likely to impose our next generations with an environment and with the kind of health where rather than enjoying this nature, we would only be trying to somehow struggle to exist. So in that sense, I think this conference has been a great success. I really congratulate Pratibha ma'am, the co-conveners, and everybody else associated with this conference. And I hope that the deliberations and discussions of this conference will usher in a new era for the health and environment. Thank you.
So now we are going to, I'm going to announce the awards for the offline poster and the oral presentation. So are you all excited? So there are, before I announce the result, I need to announce that there are two offline oral presentations. So I'll go one by one. They are awarded, they are sponsored by Theme Publishing House. And the best offline oral presentation award goes to, and for giving this, I would request Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta sir, our principal, our chief guest sir, Ramesh sir. Ravina. Is Ravina around? Ravina. And another winner is Beena Negi. Beena Negi. मैम मैंने ये वाला अब मुझे हाँ ये मैम ये लाइन से लगे हुए हैं रवीना रवीना ने मैं देती हूँ The next two offline oral presentation awards are sponsored by Royal Society of Chemists, and the winners for are मैम वो नहीं है कर दिया एक बार कर दो बीना नेगी इज शी अराउंड मैम ये इसके So there are two more offline oral presentation awards. These are sponsored by Royal Society of Chemistry. Saurabh Deep Mandal. And line wise. And Vanshika Rastogi. And Vanshika Rastogi. Coming, Vanshika Rastogi. She is the winner for the offline oral presentation award. I move to the online oral presentation awards. And in this category, we have 8 winners. So the first winner is Ankita. Ankita, then Dr. Ashish Kumar, Nikhil Kwatra, Aprajita, Ranjita Singh, Bharani S, Mansi and Riya Singh. Now going to the offline poster awards. The 5 best offline poster presentation awards are sponsored by Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists, and the winners are Ramesh Kumar, Bhavna Sharma, Vasundhara Singh, Bhavna Sharma. Yeah. Vasundhara Singh, Komal Priya, Komal Priya, Alina Mir, Alina Mir, The 4 best offline poster awards are also sponsored by uh, ACS, American Chemistry of Society, and the winners are Ampalam Venkata Snehelata, Shikha Rana, Shikha Rana, Isha Kumari, Isha Kumari, and Sangeet Kumar. She is Isha Kumari. Sangeet Kumar. The best 4 online poster awards are given to Kanika Saini. These are all online. Bhaskar Chatterjee, Shreya Sharma, and Leena Priya. Now, congratulations to all the winners. All the winners, please give the details to Mr. Rohit Kolia. Bank details too. Now I would like to call upon the convener of the ICHE conference, Dr. Pratibha Kumari, on the stage and congratulate her for the huge success of this conference. Ma'am, I would request to kindly deliver the report of the 3-day international conference.
Thank you so much, Vinita. Respected Professor Ramesh Kumar Goel, Vice Chancellor, Dipsar University, Principal Sir Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, and Aditya Saxena Sir, Coordinator IQAC, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Varshne. He was also to be with us this afternoon, but due to his some flight issue, he could not be here. A very good afternoon to you all. I am pleased to present a comprehensive report on 3-day international conference on integrative chemical science for health and environment 2023 held at Deshbandhu College, University of Delhi in collaboration with Augusta University, Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists, Indian Association of Solid State Chemists and Allied Scientists from 6th to 8th October 2023. The conference was organized with the objective of fostering knowledge exchange, collaboration, and innovation in the field of chemical science. It started with a grand inaugural session in which chief guests were Shrimati Meenakshi Lekhi ji, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture of India, and Shri Krishnapal Gujar ji, Honorable Minister of State of Power and Heavy Industries. Distinguished guest was Professor Balram Pani, Dean of Colleges, University of Delhi. Guests of honor were Professor V.S. Chauhan, Padam Shri Awardee, Professor D.S. Rawat, Vice Chancellor Kumaon University, Professor S.K. Avasthi, Head Department of Chemistry, University of Delhi, and Shri Suresh Jainji, National Organizing Secretary, Bharat Vikas Parishad. The conference witnessed active participation from around the globe, including prominent researchers, academicians, industry experts, and young researchers. Distinguished scientists and academicians delivered invited talk about the latest research and innovations. Their research expertise opened a window of knowledge for our young participants. The conference featured a large number of parallel sessions, including both online and offline. A poster session gave the opportunity to the researcher to showcase their work and engage in one-to-one discussion with attendees. There were 46 invited talks, 102 online oral presentations, 44 offline oral presentations, 69 offline poster presentations, and 40 online poster presentations. The details of the awards were, we have given many awards for offline and online presentations. So 5 best offline presentation awards were sponsored by Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists. 4 online and 4 offline poster awards were sponsored by American Chemical Society. Even 2 offline oral presentation awards were sponsored by Theme Publishing House, 2 offline oral presentation and 8 online oral presentation were sponsored by Royal Society of Chemistry. Though we have given awards in oral and poster presentations, all the entries were commendable. The conference concluded with several key outcomes, including a deeper understanding of emerging areas and trends in the field of chemical sciences, and the presentation of the latest research and innovation solution to the challenges in the field of health and environment. As we reflect on the success of this conference, we anticipate the future direction of collaborations and knowledge exchange through webinars and research initiatives. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our principal sir, Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, and Chief Patron Dr. D.S. Chauhan sir, who is the chairman governing body, for being the pillar of support in organizing this big event. Many thanks also to Professor Devnandan Kumar, teacher in charge chemistry, Department of Chemistry, Deshbandhu College, and all other faculty members of Deshbandhu College who were a part of this organizing committee, and they were involved enthusiastically in organization of this international conference. I again congratulate all the offline and online participants who enthusiastically participated in this 3-day international conference. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pratibha ma'am. Now I would request Associate Professor, Chemistry Department, Dr. Namita Gandhi ma'am, to kindly propose a vote of thanks. Ma'am, please come.
Thank you. Distinguished dais and the audience. As we bring this remarkable 3-day conference to a close, I stand before you with a profound sense of gratitude and appreciation. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all our distinguished speakers, panelists, and presenters who shared their research outcomes and expertise over the past 3 days. Your contributions have enriched our understanding and inspired us to think critically about the challenges and opportunities in our respective fields. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to all our attendees, both in person and virtually, who dedicated their time and energy to participate in this conference. Your active engagement, thoughtful questions, and discussions were the lifeline of the conference. Our gratitude extends to our collaborating partners, Augusta University, USA, Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists, Indian Association of Solid State Chemists and Allied Scientists, whose support made this conference possible. Thanks to our chief guest and all our guests of honors for gracing the inaugural and valedictory functions. I express my gratitude to our chairman, governing body, Professor D.S. Chauhan, for the blessings and gracing the inaugural function. Special thanks to Principal Professor Kamal Kumar Gupta, sir, for being the pillar of the support, his guidance during the preparations for the 3 days, and then his continuous presence with us all the 3 days has been the driving force behind the success of this event. Now, Dr. Pratibha has personally given a long list of names to thank for all the efforts going on before and during the conference. On her behalf, I would like to acknowledge the diligent work of organizing committee and volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the seamless execution of the conference. Besides that, sending invites, online registration committee, treasurers for checking and listing all payments, booking of accommodation, managing transport, registration desk and registration kit, stage decoration, handling of gifts for the guest, setting up system for offline and online sessions, live streaming of the presentation, then certificate preparation and proper distribution, IT cell for continuously replying the mails, WhatsApp group admins for replying to the queries, support group for handling all other issues, and then most important, the food committee for delicious food, snacks, and tea. They all deserve a big thank you and a big round of applause. Thanks also, special thanks also to the cultural committee for the beautiful cultural night yesterday. Thanks to the venue staff, technical support teams, caterers, and everyone who contributed to the logistic aspects of this conference. We thank you for your professionalism and commitment. In closing, I want to emphasize that a conference is not merely an event. It is a catalyst for progress, innovation, and positive change. Let us carry the spirit of this conference forward. But before I end this formal vote of thanks, please a big round of applause for Dr. Pratibha, convener of the conference. Once again, thank you, one and all. Special round of applause for all our student volunteers who had been with us before and after. And the logistic support of the mic system continuously, and that those online sessions and PPTs presentations were going on continuously with the support of the people sitting on my right. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Namita ma'am. Now I would request all of you to kindly stand for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. Before we proceed and leave the auditorium, there is a high tea arranged for all the dignitaries and the participants in the multipurpose hall. And for speakers and delegates at the committee room. So please.